my reflection about drama at Bloomington High School. This week we were testing on improvisation. Woohoo! For testing week, the students had to participate in 3 different improv games. The first game they played was the All-Knowing Wizard. For this game, 5 students got in front of the classroom and linked arms. These 5 students represented the All-Knowing Wizard. The class, myself, and my cooperating teacher would ask the All-Knowing Wizard a question. To answer the question, each student was only allowed to say one word at a time. For example, if I asked, "All-Knowing Wizard, why is the sky blue?" the students would respond as so. The sky is blue because oceans are blue, and the sky wants to be like the ocean, period. This isn't the best example because I am demonstrating this by myself, but this game helps the students develop quick thinking skills that they use in other improvisation activities. The second game was entitled Hitchhiker. For the game Hitchhiker, this involved 3 students at a time. One was the driver, one was the passenger, and the other was the hitchhiker. The hitchhiker got to decide what character would be in the car. When the hitchhiker got in the car, this student established the character personality. So if the hitchhiker was an old person, the driver and the other passenger had to also act like an old person. The third game was a game that I made up and taught to the class, called the Theme Scene Game. For this game, the students were given a small slip of paper. On this slip of paper, they would write a theme or a slogan or phrase. For instance, "Just Dance." And they would fold it up and put it in my handy-dandy bag. 2 students participate in this improv at a time. One of the 2 students would pick out a theme from the handy-dandy bag. Oh, there it is. Their theme is "There's no place like home." So these 2 students take this theme and create a scene. Each student creates a character and must conduct a scene between the 2 of them for about 30 seconds to a minute. My cooperating teacher really liked this game. She thought the students responded better to this game than they did with some of the other improv games this unit. I was really impressed by how creative all the students got with each theme. Some of them took it in completely different directions than I ever thought. They did a great job. This is the rubric my teacher used to grade the students. Each student has their own rubric, and she graded them individually. This was really hard to do with each improv that performed. It took a lot longer, and we still have more testing to do on Monday. I really like being in this drama class. There's so many different forms of literacy and creativity going on every day. I find it really interesting how this testing week has been much more stressful on the teacher and myself than it was on the students. The students just got to play the same games they've been playing for the last 3 weeks, while the teacher and I had to really sit down and watch them and grade them and follow the rubric. It was really stressful. Overall, my clinical experience this week has been great. I was at Bloomington High School Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and we worked on testing each day. Monday, when I go back, we will continue testing on my game that I have for the students, and then they will move on to learning monologues. I'm looking forward to this unit. It should be lots of fun to see the students really memorize lines and develop their characters.